I commit myself to serve you all, King, country and Commonwealth.
Finding your way with the right people, the right support, close family around you to guide you. I think she sees that more important.
For many years, whispers about the tension between Prince William and his stepmother, Queen Camilla, had floated through the media. While both have tried to maintain a polished public image behind the palace walls, the relationship has always been complicated. William, who grew up in the shadow of his parents' troubled marriage, has never completely forgiven Camilla for her role in breaking up Charles and Diana's union. The bitterness from the past continues to linger even today, and with William being the heir to the throne, this tension could change the future of the monarchy. Reports suggest that William has carefully kept Camilla at arm's length since she officially joined the royal family in 2005. Unlike his warm interactions with other family members, his demeanor with Camilla has often been distant, controlled, and formal royal experts have pointed out the lack of genuine connection between the two, describing their public moments as choreographed performances rather than natural family interactions. This situation has sparked growing speculation about what William plans to do about Camilla's role once he ascends the throne. Many believe he is quietly preparing to cut her influence down, ensuring that her reign as queen consort ends swiftly. When Charles is no longer monarch, the stage is now set for a power struggle that could shape the monarchy for decades. In recent years, Queen Camilla has reportedly been fighting desperately to secure her place within the royal family, with King Charles's health constantly being a subject of speculation and concern. Camilla knows her time as queen consort may be limited. Once Charles is gone, she would traditionally become Queen Dowager, but William will have the power to decide how visible or invisible she remains in royal life. Sources claim Camilla has been urging Charles to ensure her position is safeguarded before it's too late. Some reports even suggest she has clashed with William over his vision of a more streamlined monarchy, which might not include her in any meaningful way. This has led to growing friction behind the scenes, with Camilla allegedly pressuring Charles to keep William from interfering with her role. Her determination comes from years of hard work to transform her public image from the other woman. In Diana's marriage to a more accepted member of the royal family, Camilla has spent years taking on charity work, public duties, and supporting Charles. But even with this effort, she knows William may have different plans once he takes the throne. The idea that all her efforts could be erased in an instant reportedly fuels her determination to fight for her place. It raises a critical question: how far will she go to protect her crown and influence? Of the most dramatic elements of this royal tension is the rumor that Camilla may use her insider knowledge as leverage. Having been in Charles's life for decades, long before they were married, she has witnessed private family matters that the public will never know. Royal insiders believe that Camilla, if cornered, could use sensitive information about Charles to secure her position. The very possibility of her threatening to reveal secrets creates a sense of unease within the royal household. While no solid evidence proves she has made such threats, the rumors alone are powerful enough to spark speculation. The monarchy has always lived by a code of silence, protecting the family's image above all else. If Camilla were ever to break that code, it would be considered the ultimate betrayal. Such an act could damage not only her relationship with William, but also the monarchy's reputation across the world. This makes the situation even more delicate. William reportedly knows how dangerous such knowledge could be if wielded carelessly, and this is why he is believed to be preparing a careful plan for her future role. Whether these secrets exist or not, the perception that Camilla holds power through what she knows is enough to make her presence a threat to William's vision of a clean, modern monarchy. Prince William has long been seen as the face of a modern monarchy. Alongside his wife, Catherine, Princess of Wales, he has carefully shaped a royal image based on openness, charity, and relevance to younger generations. William believes the monarchy must adapt if it is to survive in the 21st century. A key part of this vision includes cutting down the number of active royals and focusing only on those directly connected to the throne. This slimmed-down monarchy would reduce costs, remove unnecessary drama, and show the public that the royal family is not an endless drain on taxpayer money. Unfortunately for Camilla, she does not naturally fit into this future. Her connection to the past, particularly the painful history with Diana, makes her role more controversial. William reportedly feels that maintaining her influence could damage the monarchy's reputation, especially with younger generations who see Diana as a global icon. By reducing Camilla's duties and quietly moving her into the background, William could modernize the crown while also honoring his mother's memory. The idea is not necessarily to humiliate Camilla, but to shift the monarchy into a new era, one where the future is not tied to the mistakes of the past. At the heart of this drama lies King Charles himself. He is deeply loyal to his wife and has worked hard to ensure Camilla's acceptance by the public. In fact, Charles has given her more titles, responsibilities, and visibility over the years, possibly as a way of protecting her future role. However, this places him in a difficult position. As king, he must secure the monarchy's stability and prepare the way for William's reign. But as a husband, he wants to protect the woman he loves. Charles is essentially trapped between his wife's interests and his son's vision for the crown. According to insiders, he has tried to act as a peacemaker, organizing private family meetings and encouraging cooperation. Still, the tension remains. If Charles sides too strongly with Camilla, he risks clashing with William, whose reign is inevitable. If he supports William too openly, he risks hurting his marriage. This balancing act has become one of the biggest personal and political challenges of Charles's reign. His decisions in the coming years will play a large role in determining whether the monarchy transitions smoothly or becomes the center of a royal storm. No discussion about William and Camilla can ignore the influence of Princess Diana. Even decades after her death, Diana's presence is felt in every decision William makes about the monarchy. For William, Camilla is not just his father's wife, she is a reminder of the pain and betrayal his mother endured. As a teenager, William witnessed his mother's struggles and felt the weight of her unhappiness. The memory of those experiences has never left him. Royal experts suggest that William sees Camilla's rise to the throne as a painful insult to Diana's memory. Every time Camilla appears in the public eye as queen, it symbolizes the replacement of the woman the world adored. For William, this is not simply about modernizing the monarchy, it is about rewriting history in a way that restores his mother's rightful place. By reducing Camilla's role once he becomes king, William may feel he is finally protecting Diana's legacy. His commitment to causes that Diana once championed, like mental health advocacy and humanitarian work, shows how deeply he wants to continue her mission. For him, honoring Diana is as much a duty as ruling the monarchy itself. While William and Camilla take center stage in this conflict, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, plays an important behind-the-scenes role. Known for her calm demeanor and strategic thinking, Catherine has become one of the most respected figures in the royal family. Many experts believe she is quietly guiding William's decisions about the future of the crown. Unlike Camilla, Catherine entered the royal family as William's chosen partner, free from the baggage of scandal. This gives her an advantage in shaping the monarchy's image for future generations. Catherine is said to support William's vision of a slimmed-down modern monarchy, and she understands the importance of presenting a clear, united image to the public. By focusing on issues like early childhood development and mental health, Catherine has carved out her own space in royal history. Her rising influence makes Camilla's presence seem less necessary, creating a quiet but noticeable shift in power. Without ever speaking against Camilla directly, Catherine strengthens William's position by building a new royal identity based on stability, compassion, and progress. In many ways, she represents the future Camilla cannot be part of. The conflict between William and Camilla is about more than just personal tension. It represents a larger struggle about what the British monarchy should be in the modern world. On one side is tradition, represented by Camilla and Charles, who want to maintain the structures of the past. On the other side is modernization, represented by William and Catherine, who believe the monarchy must evolve to stay relevant. The outcome of this struggle will shape not only the royal family, but also its relationship with the British public. Younger generations, in particular, are less attached to the monarchy and more focused on value for money and accountability. If William can position the monarchy as streamlined and modern, he may save it from growing criticism. But if the crown continues to be tied to scandals and controversies, public support could erode quickly. Whether Camilla remains in the spotlight or fades into the background, the true battle is for the monarchy's survival in a changing world. William knows the decisions he makes about his stepmother will not only affect his family but also the future of the crown itself. The weight of history on William's shoulders when looking at this royal struggle, it's impossible to ignore the long history that weighs on Prince William's decisions. Every monarch before him has faced challenges. But William's situation is unique because of the age of technology and the lingering power of Diana's memory. Past kings and queens dealt with wars, political rebellions, and religious divisions. But William is fighting a battle of image, perception, and family loyalty. This is not just about whether Camilla keeps her place. It's about whether William can shape the monarchy into something modern and trusted, while still holding on to traditions that make it special. Many historians argue that the monarchy survives because it adapts to its time, and William seems to understand this more than anyone. He knows that people no longer accept blind loyalty to the crown. They want transparency, authenticity, and humility. His every move, from how he raises his children to how he interacts with the public, is compared to both his mother and grandmother. Queen Elizabeth II's reign lasted more than 70 years, and she set a standard of quiet dignity. Diana set another standard: openness and emotional honesty. William must carry both legacies at once, which is not an easy task. Camilla, by contrast, represents the old wounds of the past, a reminder of betrayal and pain. For William, allowing her too much power risks undoing the progress he is trying to make. At the same time, completely rejecting her could open new tensions with his father and with those in the establishment who want stability above all else. This delicate balance is what makes William's burden heavier than it might appear from the outside. Every step is a calculation, every gesture is judged, and every word becomes part of history. His reign will not only be about his leadership, but also about how he handles Camilla, the most controversial figure left standing from the Diana years. Looking ahead, many possible futures exist for the monarchy, depending on how William handles this challenge. In one version, Camilla accepts a quieter life once Charles passes away, retreating into the background while William and Catherine take full control. This would allow William to present a united and modern image of the crown, centered on family values, charity, and responsibility. In another version, Camilla resists, insisting on maintaining her title and position as queen, which could spark public anger and a storm of media coverage. If this happens, William might be forced into a confrontation, either directly or indirectly. To limit her influence, such a conflict could expose hidden royal secrets, further fueling speculation and damaging trust in the monarchy. Yet, there is also a third path, one where William uses diplomacy to allow Camilla to keep her dignity while still reducing her role in public life. This option might be the most effective in keeping peace within the family and preserving the crown's image. No matter which path unfolds, one fact remains clear. The future of the monarchy will be shaped not only by William's decisions, but also by how the public reacts to them. In today's world, where global audiences watch every move online, perception can matter more than tradition. William has the chance to strengthen the crown by focusing on authenticity, honesty, and service, values that resonate deeply with people who loved his mother. But if the battle with Camilla grows into open conflict, the monarchy may once again be thrown into chaos. The British royal family has survived centuries of storms, but the next few years could be among its most defining moments. Whether Camilla fades quietly or fights to the end, the result will mark a turning point not just for William's reign, but for the crown itself. Asterisk.